Hi folks, my name is Justin.
And me.
And this is Vash. Welcome to our annual Oscar special.
I'm very excited about this one. I'm really excited. I enjoyed all of these Oscar movies.
It's fantastic. We're going to talk about the 8 films that have been nominated for Best Picture of 2014. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, I got my tux cleaned. Well, okay, I got my tux.
The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Great movie.
The movie is by Wes Anderson, who's also made Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, The Royal Tenenbaums,
Didn't see it.
Rushmore,
Didn't see it.
The Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Didn't see it.
So, do you like Wes Anderson films?
Not a fan.
I am generally not a Wes Anderson fan. I'll admit that right at the gate. I did like this movie.
Yeah, they did a good job on this one. Finally.
This isn't my best picture or my choice for them, but I did enjoy the movie. So, Wes Anderson, you entertained me for an hour and a half.
Grand Budapest Hotel, it's not like this big action movie that you're going to be like, oh, Friday night, let's all hang out and watch it. But if you're sitting down and it's on Netflix, wait, do Oscar movies go to Netflix? I've never seen an Oscar movie on Netflix.
You've probably seen plenty of Oscar movies.
I probably have.
You probably haven't watched them.
No,
but they exist.
Not. Especially if I'm flipping through movies and I see something that says Academy Award winner, I'm next.
Selma, starring David Oyelowo.
Did you say that right?
I did. Who plays Martin Luther King.
And does a great job of it. Great movie. I'm a big fan of anything Martin Luther King. I thought he did great because he reminds me of Professor X. I do love when him...
Wait. Martin Luther King you think is great because he reminds you of Professor X? You don't like Martin Luther King because of maybe the stuff he did for civil rights?
I'm talking about character-wise. As a person, like, you know, he did a lot. I'm very familiar with
just making sure we're on the same page there. That's all. Just double checking. Within the film, they kind of like reference specific phone calls, transcripts, or actual like notes of meetings that happened.
How long have transcripts been around? Because I know that the lie detector was created by the same guy who created Wonder Woman. So she was, what, 1939? So the lie detector's been around since then. Like, when did they start, like, recording conversations and stuff?
Well, as soon as they could record
1812,
conversations.
1749?
No.
When did Columbus sail the ocean blue? 1492, right?
Right around then.
Okay.
Boyhood, starring a boy. Also, Ethan Hawke, Patricia Arquette, was directed by Richard Linklater.
Ethan, I'm never going to do a good movie Hawke. He needs me to be his, like, advisor.
I think that'd be a great choice. Ethan Hawke, if you need a new advisor.
He's handsome, he's young, he's a lead actor.
From a film perspective, this is an amazingly ambitious endeavor to shoot over a 12-year time period to actually see the growth of a person. For myself, I didn't like the story very much. So the movie to me fell flat. I'm impressed they did the work, and I'm impressed of all the acting moments that were there, but I wouldn't watch the movie again.
I need you to stop, like, saying how great things are and how amazing things are. Are you being paid by the Oscars?
I just said the story fell flat, and I only wish I was being paid by the Oscars. Wouldn't that be great? Whiplash.
Oh,
starring J.K. Simmons and Miles Teller.
Yes.
There we go.
Great movie, very intense.
You liked this movie?
You're watching it, and you're staring at the screen, and by the end of the movie, you're like, holy crap, I never breathed through this, or is it breathed? I never breathed?
I breathed.
Breathed? Breathed?
Yeah. The movie is about Miles Teller, who is a young drummer at a school, J.K. Simmons, who plays one of the elite professors there, conductors, and kind of the relationship that forms between them as Miles becomes better and better as a drummer. J.K. Simmons was fantastic.
He always is. Look at him as J. Jonah Jameson.
Miles Teller is a badass drummer. Can you do that?
Easily. I took drumming lessons for weeks. I'm pretty sure if you gave me one, I could figure it out in a few seconds.
I'm sure, because that's
especially the strombone. Strombone is like one of the best instruments ever, but I never got to play that. But like strombone only has like 3, right? Or is that the tuba? Which ones are like the
tuba?
I don't even know what a strombone looks like.
I don't either, actually. I know of a trombone, the one with a slide.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Were you really?
Strombone? I thought it was a strombone.
No, I think it's just a trombone.
Oh.
So that was the first 4 nominees. Feel free to click on the screen where we will have a link to the second half of the Oscars. Well, it's probably just going to look like the video of the second half. So they can click on it and then go and see the other 4 movies that are nominated for Best Picture.
Does this Oscar nomination have like the fanfare and the car going by with like the last time? Or we have to do something better?
I didn't
But
have
Godzilla, oh, Godzilla, how is that not one of the top 10 things? Are you kidding me?